Hey guys, what's up? IrishEmerald here, coach of your Wexford Wailords, and welcome to the semi-final matchup in Season 2 of the TDL. If you guys are psyched for today's episode, please smash the like button down below for me, as we are up against none other than the reigning, defending Season 1 TDL champions, the Huddersfield Heracross, coached by Oliver. And unfortunately, he battled us earlier in the regular season and he managed to scramble us, if we're being honest. He absolutely managed to mollywop us. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. I will go through his team very quickly, so you guys can actually probably remember who, like, what his roster was and all that. He has, from the roster of Pokemon he can pick from, he's got Mega Medicham, Heatran, which is his Z captain, Scolipede, Slowbro, Tangrowth, Fortress, Tyrantrum, Zygarde 10%, or Zygarde Doge, whichever you want to call it, Crawdaunt, Alola Ninetales, and Tornadus Incarnate. So definitely a scary team. As I've said so many times before, the Mega Medicham, I've no answers for it on my roster, just none. So we're going to have to play at an absolute maximum to be able to beat Oliver today. And to be honest, after being away on holidays for a few days, I'm a bit off pace, I would say. I'm not quite as sharp. Last week I was sharp. I was flying it. So hopefully, you know, our season, my mid-season break hasn't exactly dulled my battle awareness going into this. But regardless, Oliver's an amazing competitor, and he beat us the regular season when we were very sharp. So I'm a little bit worried about that. That is not the team. I do need to... Oh, bear with me. Okay, hold on. Let me actually get the team here into my battle box, which would be very nice. I will quickly go through the team that we're going to be using here, since I'm now doing it. I'm bringing Megazard Y, I'm bringing Choice Scarf Jirachi, fully physically defensive Cleric Florges, Focus Sash, offensive Stealth Rock and Garchomp, a Subcombine Kaleo, and a Yachi Berry, fully physically defensive Gligar, Scorpia. That's what we're bringing. If you want more details as to why, or like the exact sets that we're bringing and why we're bringing them, please check out the team build episode down in the description below to see what that was all about. As we are going to get into our first, we're going to get into this now. Let me write this down. So he has brought close enough to the same team he brought the last time. So the only difference is he's brought the Tyrantrum this time, instead of the Fortress. So he's got a couple of ways to set up Stealth Rocks. I believe he tries to Stealth Rocker. He's brought the Zygarde, and I don't blame him because that Zygarde does a lot of work against me. And he's brought the Tangrowth, which, by the way, is totally underrated for League format. Completely underrated. I keep forgetting how good that thing is. Alright, okay. Looking at his team, Heatran might be his rocker. So could Tyrantrum. I said in my team builder that Garchomp is going to be my main lead. I see no real hazard removal here, so I am actually just going to go into Predator first. The only, like, Slowbro and Tango kind of wall Predator a bit, but other than that we have a good matchup against pretty much everybody else, so I'm happy to go in here. I'm actually very happy to go in here. And just because Slowbro and Tango are the two ones we don't like, as he's brought out the Tyrantrum. Turn 1. Now, question is, does he go for the Earthquake or does he go for Stealth Rocks? I'm going to go for my Rocks here because I very much like him. I want to see what this Tyrantrum wants to do to us. Because, look, we have the Focus Sash. We're going to live a hit. If he's Scarfed, we're going to get valuable information here. I think he's going to switch. I think he'll go out to Slowbro. We get our Stealth Rocks off. Then we switch back out into... I don't really want to go out to Fabled. But we can switch out into Fabled. It is an option. We could switch out into our Jirachi. And U-turn out. But that won't do us much good either. Other than just getting chip damage off, you know, off on a gosh diggy darn Slowbro. I didn't bring the Helos this week, and the reason why I didn't bring it was because I'm heavily reliant on Solar Beam from Zard to put into work against it. But I am going to set my rocks. As well, I have the Toxic on Florges to be able to kind of work around it. I wish I brought Aromatherapy now though. Looking back on it, that was a poor decision on my behalf. But he is going to go for the Dragon Claw, so he is scarfed. He is scarfed. That's fine. And he's got the Dragon Claw. As we do get our rocks up. So I'm happy about that. Okay, I'm going to switch out into... Now, if he's choiced... I could go on to Fabled. I could go on to Starman. I'm going to go on to Starman. No, he's definitely choice Scarf. I'm just trying to think of what's the best play for me to go out into here. It looks like he's going to stay in, so I'm going to go into my Jirachi. As he is going to go for this Giant Claw, we are going to eat this up. And we do eat that up very nicely. Now, I can get a free... I'm going to go for the U-turn. I don't see him staying in here. Because he doesn't do much to me. I think he goes out into the Tango or the Slowbro. So let me U-turn out here. I do not see him staying in here. Now, if he stays in, I can go on to Fable and I get a free shot off, and that's fine. But I don't see him staying in here. So let me just go for the U-turn, because I do predict his switch. He does withdraw. So we are going to get a bit of momentum on our side. Poison Ivy comes in. So here comes this gosh darn Tangrowth, which is such a nuisance to us, if we're being honest. Such a nuisance. But we are going to get a U-turn off. And we get a nice chunk there. And I'm free to bring in my Zard, which is exactly what I was wanting to do. Is to bring in Zard in safely. Now he has the Heatran. He has the Heatran. But I am just going to Mega Evolve. Now I could go Dragon Pulse here. Or I could go Earthquake. He's going to switch. He's definitely going to switch. I think we go Dragon Pulse. I'm going to go Dragon Pulse. I'm going to Mega Evolve Dragon Pulse. He is going to withdraw. Please be Heatran. Firestorm. Okay. Because he might be Air Balloon. So Earthquake wouldn't have done diddly squat. But we are going to get a bit of damage off on him. So that's fine. That is fine. We are going to get our Drought off. Got my water, by the way. It's going to be an intense match. Well, considering he has two Pokemon weak to Dragon types, I figured that was a safe enough play to go for. Now the thing is, if he's Scarfed, we're in trouble. If he's Scarfed, we're in trouble. I don't know, should I stay and go for the EQ or not? You see, if he's Scarfed, we get wrecked. That is the problem here. So I just need to double check. Doing a quick calc. Let me just change the level. See, the problem is that the chance to flinch is too scary for me. I think we just make the safe play and we go on to Scorpia. And let's see what he does go for. Does he go for the rock slide? Goes for Stealth Rock. should have gone EQ there. Should have gone EQ there. I am going to go for the defog while I'm here and get rid of these hazards, as in comes Poison Ivy. And we do go for the defog. Away go hazards, which I'm very happy about. Very, very happy about. And I am going to go out into Fabled here. Yeah, I'm going to go out into Fabled. I'm going to go out into Fabled. I'm going to bait the Heatran. As in comes Fabled. And Tango goes for knockoff. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. But I do need the gosh darn the Yachi Berry on the Gligar, so I can't afford for that to be knocked off. I predict Heatran here, so I'm going to go into Garchomp. I'm going to make the bold move and go into Garchomp. As I do predict the... Oh, he went Power Whip. I was predicting Heatran. He went full on Power Whip there. That was no fun. Okay, that was a bit too risky, I think. But I am going to go into Wildfire this time. And I think we will go for the Fire Blast this turn. Yeah, no, I think we just go Fire Blast this turn. As he is going to withdraw. Is he going to go into Heatran though? Teddy. Teddy, what? Teddy the Zygarde. You're not going to like this. Good job he didn't go for... Well, he's not going to like this regardless. As he gets the burn! Get in! Get in! That is brilliant. That is a bit of luck. That is a lot of luck, actually. If we're being honest, that's a lot of luck. Right, he's probably going to go for 1,000 arrows here. He is probably going to go for 1,000 arrows. Let me see here. Zygarde 10%. And I am going to say that you are burned. You are level 50. Oh, we could finish this thing off if we wanted to. We could go for another Fire Blast and be safe enough knowing that we can go for it, or I can go for another Dragon Pulse. Do I go Dragon? I think we go for a Dragon Pulse here. I think we're good. As he do, he's got Stone Edge and he connected. We're done. Oh man, I'm well off my game here. Oh, well off. I needed that. Alright, we're going to go into our Jirachi here anyways. Whew, two big mistakes. Two big mistakes. I do predict Tangrowth. Yeah, so let me go Ice Punch. As yeah, Zygarde is going to go down. Alright, so one down. Tyrantrum is not a big issue, but still an issue. This thing is an issue now though, that's the problem. I could go into Pony Boy. I'm going to go into Scorpia and I'm going to go for the knockoff. That's what I'm going to do. So let's see, as he does go for the Lava Plume. He might get the fish the burn here. He doesn't. Man, that did so much. Because he's in the because he's in the gosh diggity darn sun. That did so much. So much. Not even funny. Up against a Heatran. See, we do outspeed. We do outspeed. I do need to heal up though, that's the problem. I do need to heal up. But who do I heal up on? I'm going to go for the Roost because I do need my health back. He outspeeds, so he's Scarf. Oh my god. He's wrecked me with the Scarf Heatran again, and I was positive that this was not going to be an issue this time. But he's wrecked me. Ah! 2 mistakes. Third by myself. The third one was him just being a pro, if we're being honest. I'm going to go for the Scald here, as he's going to withdraw Firestorm. Out comes Aquaman. Do not burn him, please. One of the few times I'm actually asking for no burn from a Scald. No burn. So this Slowpoke can now stall me out for days. Great. That would be fantastic. Right. Not too sure how we're going to come back from this. Toxic. That's fine. That is fine. He's probably got Rocky Helmet. He probably has Rocky Helmet. So we're in a bit of a bind here. He was smart though. That was the same strategy I had with the Toxic. I'm going U-turn. I want to scout. Does he have the Rocky Helmet? Doesn't seem to have it. Which is interesting. I'm looking at his team. I'm trying to figure out how do I beat him. I need Starman. I 100% need Starman. Oh no, I'm in trouble actually. I need... God darn it, Keldeo. Why are you such a... He's got the slack off anyways, yeah. So we see Toxic and slack off here. And I think it's about time we I think we sub here. As I'm curious as to what he's going to go for here. He goes for the Psyshock. Okay. That was fun. That was immense fun. So we know that's not going to be an option. Psyshock and probably... He probably has a Skull somewhere. Fire Toxic. Oh! Okay. Staying in with Pony Boy is not an option. Alright, I think we're going to Jirachi. I think we're going to Jirachi and we're going to have to start hoping for the best here. Psyshock. We should eat this. This shouldn't even touch us really. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's fine. I'm going to go at that point where Iron Head is the play. I'm going to start trying to chip away at the Slowbro. Because I have nothing else. I have absolutely nothing else. Had this thing not been burned, it could have been a different story. Now, to be honest, My mistake on the Garchomp and with the Zard Y was huge. It was just silliness, really. Absolute silliness. But we're just going to keep chipping away at the Slowbro. I guess I've no other option here. I honestly have no other option. I have to keep chipping away at this thing. I just have to. No other option. If I did, I'd use it, but I don't. He's a toxic for my Florges, so I'm in trouble no matter what. Now I think there's going to be a point. He's going to try and stack. No, I thought he was going to try and stack off one more time, but he's not. He is going to go out into his Heatran though. And that wasn't too bad. Now, let's see here. Let's see here. What do I do with this Heatran? I think we go with the Fabled. Yeah, I think we go into Fabled. And if he goes to Flash Cannon, we can go right back into Jirachi. We know we can do that. As he does withdraw and go straight back out into his Slowbro. That's an understandable play at the very least. I'm going to have to just... what I'm going to have to do is I am just going to have to wear out his... I'm just going to have to wear out his Slowbro. I'm just Toxic Stall the Slowbro to the point where he can't stack off anymore. It looks like that's going to be the case. It looks like that's going to be the case. So let's switch out into our Jirachi. Oh man, I can't believe I Scarfed Heatran twice. I was banking on not bringing it. That's my fault though. He's probably going to notice me switch out here. Probably going to predict it. Yeah, went for Toxic, that's fine. That's fine. Right, okay, let's go for the Gosh Digidar and Iron Head. At least we're constantly getting decent damage off on the Heatran if he does switch it in, like, you know. I would expect him... He's gone for Scald. A burn here... Yeah, a burn there finishes the game. That's the game over. We had little chance, but that's definitely game over there. Because I don't have the aromatherapy. So we're in pretty big trouble. So you see, like, it does nothing anymore to him. I say the burn does more. Well, he can just swap in at any time, like, you know. I wouldn't be surprised to see him switch into I wouldn't be surprised to see him switch into the Heatran here. Let me go on to Ponyboy, but I do predict him to switch out to the Heatran. Okay. Yeah, he does switch. Does he go into Heatran? Yeah, he does. We do get a bit of left-use recovery. Do I go for the sub here? Or do I go for the Scald? I think we go Secret Sword. I think we just go Secret Sword. Because I say he might go into Tangrowth here. No, I'll go straight back onto Slowbro. As we do land a hit, not much though. That didn't exactly do much good for us. He's going to go for the side shock. It's his best play, to be fair. So he might go slack off here, actually. Then we'll try sub just in case he goes for the slack off. He does, yeah. I'm kind of running out of ideas as how to break him. Kind of running out of ideas. Not too sure what to do. Right, let's go for the Scald. Because I think that's going to do more to him. It does. It does a little bit more to him. As he does go for the side shock. And we do get wrecked there by that side shock. I definitely not too sure what to do here, you guys. Definitely do not know what to do here. I think we switch. I think we switch out to Starman. Hasn't been great for us now, we're not gonna lie. Yeah, Slowbro does go for the side shock. It's a safe play. As we do lose a bit of burn damage. Right, let me U-turn out here. We get a little bit of damage off, but not much. And let's get back out into our Fabled. Yeah, let's try Fabled here. Yeah, stack off. Oh, I was hoping for a Skull so he can burn me. And then that way I can just stay in with my... What's it called? Stay in against the Slowbro, but... Doesn't seem to be happening. Does not seem to be happening. Let me go for the Protect. See, the problem is he can just switch in and out the whole time, but I can't. I can't. I think I guess to the point now I have to decide, do I want to 1v1 this thing? Because Jirachi's pretty much gone. Do I want to start 1v1 in this Aquaman? With my Florges, or do I... How do I deal with the rest of his team? Keldo maybe against Mega Medicham. Not against... I do need Fabled. That's the problem. I do need him. I need her. I'm not too sure what to do here, you guys. I think I do have to kind of 1v1 it. So let me go for Moonblast. Yeah, that was plenty. That was plenty. Okay, alright, okay. We're not too far. We could get away with it still. I'm not too sure though. I don't see him staying in here. I see him switching out into Heatran. And if he does, I do want to Wish. But do I want to get the chip damage off on Heatran more so? I think I want to get the chip damage off on Heatran more so. He is going to withdraw Aquaman. Does he go into Tangros? No, he does go into Heatran. So we're not getting enough chip damage off on this Heatran for my liking. So let's get a little bit more. Whoa, that thing is bulky. Well, special attack fell, and I'm happy about that. As the toxic damage starting to rack up. Alright, let me go on to Pony Boy again. As he is going to draw, it goes back on to Poison Ivy. Oh man, I wish we didn't make that swap now. Because he's got the Power Whip. He's got the Power Whip on Tangrowth. Then we try to substitute. The Power Whip can miss. It's prone to missing, so let's try that. Yeah, no, he does land it. So that didn't help us at all. Not one bit. Okay, let's try Jirachi here. At least we're putting up a bit of a fight at the end. Or at the start we were abysmal, but at least we're putting up a bit of a fight here towards the end. Power Whip, it does land. Do we live? Oh, the burn's gonna finish us off though. 1 HP. I'm just gonna go Ice Punch, right? I say we just sack this thing. We do go for we do land it. If we get the freeze, that'd be nice, but I doubt we will. Yeah, knock off. It was a formality at that point, but there was just no point in us going for a U-turn or anything like that, just to, you know, just for us to delay the inevitable. Like Jirachi was going down regardless. I couldn't switch in. Had to be a clean switch. Yeah, I don't see a way back for us, but we'll give it a go. I'm going to come out into Fabled. I'm going to go for a Toxic here. And let's start wearing out this Tangrowth. As Tangrowth's probably going to go for the Power Whip. Yeah. How much is it going to do? Far too much, if we're being honest. Far too much. I need to... I'm in trouble here, you guys. I think Tangrowth wins him the game at this point. Unless he misses, he starts missing Power Whips, we're in trouble. I am going to go right back out into Pony Boy. He is going to draw. And goes down to Boy Lips Jr. Which is his Medicham. Which is safe actually to just come in and sweep at this point. From the health they're all at, he is safe to come in and just sweep. I'm going to go for Scald. It's the only play I got. Oh man, I'm a little bit disappointed with myself about how the battle went, but look, it is what it is. Oliver's an immensely talented battler, and if you make mistakes, fundamental mistakes like what we did, you're going to get punished. Poison Jab. Can we live that? We live it, but we get poisoned. So that does us no good. Should have brought aromatherapy this week. Should have brought it. Okay, I'm just going to go for another Scald. He might switch into Slowbro just to preserve the 5-0. Wouldn't be surprised. We have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Simple as that. As he is going to draw. He is going to go on to Poison Ivy. As we will get a little bit of chip damage off here. Not much, but a bit. As the animations go off. It's just nearly inevitable now at this point, but at least we're giving it a good go. Next turn we are going to go down to the poison. I say this turn we just go for the Secret Sword. See what happens. Wish next turn. Hope for the best. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? We've seen the Rock Slide on Tangrowth. Yeah. It's understandable for that Zard coverage. And that just leaves Florges. That just leaves Florges. So the thing is, I could wish here. Yeah, I'm going to go for the wish. I need Florges alive if I want to kind of get any sort of shenanigans happening. As in comes Boy Lips Jr. Had I gone for Moonblast, I would have gotten the kill there, but there's no difference now really at this point. We are going to go for the Protect. Because I do want to get my health back up. We might, and I mean we might live a Poison Jab. Depending on where our health lands, I'm not too sure. But we are going to get toxic damage as well, and that might land us a little bit too low to eat one Poison Jab. But we are going to go for the Moonblast here though. He does stay in, go for the Poison Jab. This should finish us off. Yeah, it does. And that is the end of that. Oh man, mistakes cost us. But look, the battle of one on the day, the Zard and the Garchomp mistakes. Yeah, I'm going to be annoyed about that for a while, absolutely. But that's just the nature of the contest. If you're off your game when you're playing against elite battlers like Oliver, and you're off your game even just a little bit, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened to us there. We were off our game today, you guys. Shouldn't have gone on holiday. Should have just kept going. I was playoff mode. I should have just said no more holidays. That's the end of it. It was like I need to be in the zone. But look, these things happen, and hopefully we'll bounce back again at some other point, and you know, and do well in another league. So that's the last thing I want to kind of talk to you guys about, is that our franchise, the Wexford Wailords, we're leaving the TDL. Just an awful lot of stuff that went on in the background to TDL, and it's kind of just dissolved, and it's you know, with a few key players not willing to kind of keep it going, it kind of has dissolved, and we decided just to finish out the season, and we're going to finish the league in its entirety. So unfortunately for you guys, this is going to be the last time you're going to see your Wexford Wailords in the TDL, since the TDL is going to cease to exist. As to where your Wailords are going to be and what league they're going to be in and all that, I don't know. I have no plans. It could be a month, could be 2 months, could be 6 months by next time we see your Wailords come back at you again. I don't know. I don't know. I have no leagues planned. I'm nothing in the pipe works coming up. I just know that I'm nothing planned at the moment, and if something comes along, you'll be the first guys to know. Trust me. And if you guys don't follow the GBA on Twitter, you know I didn't get into the GBA league, even though I applied. So, but yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here today, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's battle, if you enjoyed the TDL adventure that we went on this season, all that kind of good stuff, let me know in the comment section down below. Give me a thumbs up. Your favorite moment in season 2, all that kind of good stuff. I'd love to hear what you guys thought of the season, all that kind of good stuff. I know I made mistakes in this battle. I'm going to have to mull it over a few times just to kind of get over it, but it is what it is. And last one is, if you want to see more, not just Pokemon content, but content in general coming your way from this channel, please smash that subscribe button down below for me. On that note, I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.